All right, so I'm not sure if you heard of this new show. It's called And Just Like That. This little girl, actress, Alexa Swinton, she's 12 years old, and her dilemma is she tells her mom that she doesn't feel like a girl. All right? So I'm going to play actually the audio just for copyright issues because YouTube has just been taking down my videos for whatever reason.
You explained it very well. We're going to show a clip for folks watching at home that specifies exactly what's going on. You kind of surprise your mom in this clip.
I don't feel like a girl.
Oh, well, sometimes I don't feel like a girl either. Lily, sometimes you don't feel like a girl, right?
Well, I never feel like a girl.
I'm fine.
All right, mom is kind of surprised.
When I got the audition, because that scene that you just played the clip of was my audition scene, one of my 3 audition scenes. So I always knew, and I was really open to the idea. In fact, I was really, really happy that we were finally getting some representation for gender nonconforming and non-cisgender people on television. For a while now, ever since I was like 6, I've been very aware of gender. I went to a rock camp, a camp called Willie Mae Rock Camp. That was basically all about learning about gender, and you could go to the camp as long as you weren't a cisgender male. And I learned so much about gender, and so I was just really excited. That was like when I was 7, so I was excited that 5 years later we're finally getting representation of 12-year-olds not being cisgender and going through an experience with their parents, just figuring out who they are as a human being.
I imagine, and you can very likely appreciate this, a lot of people are applauding this whole thing. Boy, it's really modern. It's really of the moment. I suspect there's some other people who are like, yikes, I can't figure out these pronouns. I can't figure out cisgender, this, that kind of stuff. What kind of reaction have you received?
I've received a really positive reaction, actually, overall. A lot of my friends are experiencing this and are not cisgender as well, and they were just really happy that they finally got representation. And they were also really happy because it made them feel like they weren't so not normal, because they had someone on the screen that was actually like.
All right. As you have heard, I mean, it's hard for me to watch this clip, to be honest with you. I had to stop it so many times. Isn't it? I mean, at 7 years old, she went to a camp and they learn about gender. You know, who's, I don't understand. Remember when you were 7 years old? Did you think about this at all? I mean, were your mind consumed? I'm a boy, I'm a girl. Really? I mean, what is going on? See, this is mind control. This is how they brainwash the kids at that age, a camp for 6 and 7 years old. So when she's 12, she wants to be a boy. Who in their right mind at this age thinks about such things? Kids they're not kids anymore. And this is what they're doing to the kids. I mean, how do you feel about this? Is this for real? I mean, there's got to be a law against this, don't you think? Where a young person can change their gender, can mutilate their bodies. There has to be a rule. There has to be a law against that. Shouldn't there be? Or is it my body, my choice, even at 7 and 8 and 10 years old? This is ridiculous. All these people that stand up for transgender is not even an adult anymore. It's with kids. They are instilling these thoughts in their minds. Kids at 7 years old, they're thinking about sexuality. Oh, this is how God made you. Why don't you accept that? See, that's the agenda, is to defy God and nature. But, judgment is coming. And this douchebag, this old fart from Channel 5 KTLA, oh, you got positive reviews on it. Yeah, I got many positive reviews from my mom. I mean, my mom is making tons of money off of me. Her friends, got positive reviews. This is beautiful. This is how they mess up our kids. Plain and simple. You're an idiot if you don't think so. A complete buffoon. Sorry for the insults. I just can't help it. I can't imagine kids going through this. Oh well.